What is paleoethnobotany in archaeological research? Imagine uncovering tiny seeds or plant fibers from thousands of years ago and realizing they tell stories about how ancient people lived. That's what paleoethnobotany is all about. It's like being a detective, but instead of clues, you work with preserved plant remains. These remains come from archaeological sites where people once gathered, farmed, or used plants in daily life. By studying these tiny pieces, scientists learn what plants were available and how humans used them long ago. Paleoethnobotany focuses on plants like seeds, fruits, nuts, and even microscopic particles called phytoliths. Sometimes, researchers find preserved wood charcoal or starch grains stuck to ancient tools. These remains can be big enough to see with the naked, or so small you need a microscope to identify them. The goal is to understand how humans interacted with plants, whether they ate them, used them for medicine, made tools, or used them in rituals. To find these plant clues, archaeologists use special methods like flotation. This technique involves washing soil samples in water to separate tiny plant remains from dirt. Once collected, lab work begins. Experts use microscopes and reference collections of modern plants to identify the species. This process helps piece together what kinds of plants grew in the area and how people might have gathered or cultivated them. Paleoethnobotany helps answer big questions about ancient farming and diets. For example, it shows when people started domesticating plants or how their diets changed over time. It also reveals regional differences in plant use, which can tell us about trade routes or cultural exchanges. By analyzing plant remains, scientists can reconstruct past environments, showing what landscapes looked like and how humans adapted to them. This field also explores the cultural importance of plants. Some plants might have been used in religious ceremonies or held symbolic meaning. The data from plant remains can show patterns of plant use in rituals or social activities. It also helps track the spread of domesticated plants across regions, revealing how agriculture developed and spread. In the lab, scientists carefully examine and interpret these remains, combining botanical science with archaeological context. They look at the size, shape, and chemical makeup of plant particles to identify species and understand their role in ancient life. This work paints a picture of human history intertwined with plant evolution and landscape change. Overall, paleoethnobotany is a fascinating way to see how plants shaped human stories and how humans influenced plant life over thousands of years.